Start by laying out our plots. Our plot is by 30 by 30 meters.
We've been doing, we as in a community, have been doing, quite good fire research in Australia since the 60s, 70s. In ecology, we have a lot of, concepts, theories, ideas about how ecosystems are structured. Sort of more of a academic standpoint, doing a lot of the field work can be used to just inform our understanding about how disturbances influence ecosystem processes. What we're kind of still grappling with is, are we selecting for certain vegetation types that are more or less prone to burning by burning at certain intervals? Having a better understanding about how fire regime attributes influence the type of fuel array there is will be the way moving forward.
We're using it to look at how tall the canopy is of these trees, because whether or not the fire reached the canopy is really important to how well they'll recover afterwards.
There has been some indications, I guess from the literature, that burning at intervals of maybe 7 to 15 years, especially in kind of forests of the Blue Mountains, perhaps is promoting sort of a shrubby understory, which may be more flammable or fire prone than if you burned at shorter or longer fire return intervals.
Vigorous limb.
That's what we're kind of doing in research, is trying to answer some of those questions so they can go into management. And I know that they're some of the questions that people on the management side are actually really interested in trying to implement into regulations and change those regulations.
For the soil, we are also collecting at the 4 cardinal directions across the plots and 1 at the center.
North America, from what I understand, has had a legacy of active fire suppression. That is, we try to stop fires by not having fires, whereas in Australia there's a long legacy of prescribed fires, a hazard reduction burn. There are general principles which apply globally. When you're managing any one part of the landscape, you're going to take those general principles and then you're going to use them to inform how you conduct your fire management or whatever based on your local understanding, because the best global model predicting fire activity or whatever is still going to be wrong at most locations in the world, but it's going to show you important generalizable trends which can be used at any one point in the landscape. People's knowledge, qualitative knowledge is really, really important as well. We can't just rely on the outputs of some fancy statistical model. We can use that to inform a decision that's made, but really it's the experience of the people who have been on the land or on the country for 10, 20, 30 years interacting with that bit of bush that is probably going to be the most important determinant of what should happen. And then all this technology is really, really important to provide the different types of information that those people can use to make the best decisions about what to do.